what I thought I could do, Meg, since I can't figure out how to let you share your screen, I'll jump in on my account and show you the sections where you would add in a category for each of your survey questions that we were working on for your lead magnet
Mhm.
and your sections of the site. Would that work for you? Since I can't really let you
Yeah,
do it.
yeah. And I
Okay.
finally brought down my whatever, you know how you were saying you have to have your like whateverness. Oh God.
Your
But
your one
oh
line, your one line elevator pitch.
yeah, the elevator pitch. I don't know how to shorten it. It's like I empower people stuck in pain, exhaustion, and overwhelm so they can finally feel like themselves again.
That's fine. Stick with it. It's good. It'll
That
work.
too wordy?
No, I think it's fine. Eventually, you could throw it into chat. You could say, is there a way to say this shorter or simpler? And chat might give you some good words. That's an idea. But for
Oh,
the,
okay.
I was showing, let me go ahead and, actually, I'm going to go share the screen. But Meg and
As
I were
I
working
have to
on the,
put
yep.
eye drops in. Sorry, excuse me.
No, that's fine. Okay, let me jump in to here. Let's go show that.
Can I see?
All right, so I'm going to share a screen. So when Meg and I were working on the sections of her website last night, we were talking about the strategy for building her coaching program here on Graphy. And she's working on that lead magnet that she's going to tie into her bridge page with Sheraton. So she gets people in because she's selling the Sheraton ClickBank Balmer X. And then with that, she's going to have this lead magnet on discovering your type, your pain type that you have. And it's going to be a small document that's, let's say, a couple pages. It's going to have a summary of the 4 major areas, types of pain, and then maybe give a quick little description of the areas underneath each one of those. You can do that in chat and kind of have chat spell out for you those 4 areas into like a short, condensed document, because you had chat build out your longer form articles, right, Meg? You have all that
Hmm.
in chat. So I
Yeah.
would go back to that same chat thread and I would say, that the different types of pain that we were creating, can you give me a summary of each type in the 4 major areas? And you can list out the 4 areas and put it in like an article format and let it see what it gives you. When you say article format, it'll give you a nice little breakout. Copy paste all of that breakout of each thing because it already has your data. It'll give you a summary. That becomes your lead magnet that you give to people when they sign up for your email. It'll be that PDF that, for Lori, I know you're new to our calls. We use an email service called ConvertKit. It's shortened Kit now is what they call it, but it's ConvertKit. And what it does is it allows you to collect an email address when you embed their forms onto like the bridge page, and then it gets onto your email list, and then you can send out for people who sign up a special gift. And for Meg, I'm suggesting a summary of her pain points that she's putting on her website. Just put that into a summary document, and then for more information, you can have at the bottom of that document a link to your website section where they're going to get the specific questions, and they can click on one link. Each link will take them to the section of the website that would best relate to those combinations of pain. So what I'm
And
going to do
this,
right,
hey, Christy,
yeah,
this, the product that she's promoting is from ClickBank.
yes,
Yes.
Balmer.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, good question. So yeah, this is what she's going to do with her ads with Sheraton is she'll run her bridge page, but instead of having the ClickBank offer be the first thing people see, it's going to be the second thing. The first thing is going to be her video that we created with her story of getting well. The doctors told her she wouldn't walk again. So we take her story and how she found healing through the pain that she went through. And now she's offering this survey people can take. They sign up for it on the little opt-in form that we put on the bridge page. It's the first part of the page. And then if people sign up, it keeps them on the page. It'll just say this survey is going to be sent to your email, so check for it in 12 hours. It'll say it on the bridge page itself, the way that we have things set up. And then it goes below that. She's able to advertise the Balmorix cream for pain, so it's really closely linked to her lead magnet offer. And the idea here is she's collecting an email list, and she can go back to them with additional emails on the Balmorix cream or on her survey, on different other treatments that people can take, and those links will go to her blog site. She'll have her affiliate products on her blog site. So it's a way of monetizing your traffic right off of the Sheraton ads and not lose all of that. You get some signups. You get, even if your Balmorix doesn't sell, Meg would be able to get at least some people interested in her products on the pain treatment side. And that's what we're doing to help her get her business launched with Sheraton ads in conjunction with her own platform. So I hope that makes sense, Lori, a little bit of what we're working on. What I'm going to do right now is show Meg what it looks like on the WordPress platform. She already has her site up because we built that already. And so now I'm going to show, I'm going to share my screen. And let's see, right here, I'm going to go into Creative Profits Academy, where I have all my training guides listed. And here in Creative Profits Academy, there's a section right here that says posts. I'm recommending that Meg creates posts for the content that goes deeper from the survey that she's given out. She's going to then have links right into her site, and they can link to these posts, and ideally a page. So there's like a section of the site is pages, section of the site is posts. Posts is kind of, if you think pages are like your menu. So when people come and they see a list of questions, they can click each of those questions, will take them to posts on the site. So that's kind of how I break out all my WordPress sites. The pages are the menus. The posts are the details that they click on from the menu links. So Meg, you would go into posts, and then right here on the left side, are you able to see this okay? The post, can you see all the different items here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have all posts. We have add a post. You could add a post for each one of those. You showed me your PDF guides that you created. Excellent. I really like how they look. But you could put the same content on your site. You'll click add a post, and your post is going to go to, you're going to tag it with something called categories. I'm going to go ahead and open this up. What I recommend, your 4 categories that we were talking about last night, you would start a category for, let's say it's the trauma pain, right? Or whatever you want to call it. And you would let it go, and you'd set it, let's see, pain type. So we'll probably put, let's do a major, let's have this be one category. We'll say no. If you want to do like a menu where one category then has a bunch of other categories underneath, then you would say, for me, it would be one of these, because I built, my posts under each of these modules on my site. You could do that. So it's really up to you. But I think for what you're doing, it'd be pretty easy to just make a trauma category, leave it with no parent category, just leave it. And then the next category, what would be your 4 categories? I can't do it because I'm not on your site, but what would be your second
Emotional?
category? Emotional, okay. Yeah, emotional pain, that's a good one. And see, you would put all your posts under that category so you could easily get to them. It's a way of tagging. You could write a description. It isn't necessary, but you can. And you would just click add a category right down here when you're ready to add it. So you could have all 4 of them. I would suggest keep the name short, because it could be 2 words, 3 words, but when people click on it, when it's under a category and you add those additional posts, the URL will carry the name of that category. Give you a case in point. Let me go show you, because I'm not going to add your categories to mine. Let me go down to, I scroll down on the page. Let me scroll up. There we go. Let me go to all posts, and I'll show you what this looks like on the back side for my site. Let's see, we have all posts. See how I have all categories here, and I can always search a post this way, or I can narrow it down. And let's say it's under my Ask the Market What's Selling Module 1, I could filter that, and it just makes it easier as I create each subset, each post within here. I can select. Oh, what did I do? Oh, okay, I didn't do it that way. Let's see, this will be a better one. Okay, let's do that. And yeah, that's fine. I'll pull this one. Filter, here we go. We'll go into marketing strategies. I know I have a lot of posts there because I actually built a lot of pages as a menu in that one. So here you go on the marketing strategies. I just put that category and see all the posts are in here. This is all under marketing strategies. And if you ever need to do a quick edit allows you to select if you want it to be under module 1 instead of just under that one, or if you wanted it under, a different category, it's easy to change it out. WordPress by default typically puts things under uncategorized. So I always uncheck that if I add something in, and before I got a chance to set the category, it will have that check mark. I'll make sure that's unchecked and then check the one I wanted it in, and then I hit update, and Melly, it's already updated because it's been done. And I can view the page real easily like this. So here we go. Here's my article on how to start a print on demand store on a budget. And all I did was click that little view link. So the little back end, I do a lot of stuff in here to manage it. You can also create, let's see, quick edit. I want to show you this. You could create tags. I haven't done it, but this is another way for SEO that you could build that out in your WordPress, adding some tags in here so you make sure you got the right category, add tags. The same tags can be related together to do that. So I'm going to go back because I'm going to cancel because I don't want to do that. You could also, let's say you wanted to do, this URL just seemed really long and I wanted to just go print on demand on a budget, print on demand store on a budget, for example, shorten this URL. I can easily do that in here. I just escaped out, but that's what quick edit lets you do. I didn't save it, but you can update the URL. You can change whatever category it's under. You can add tags right in here in the back end of your site under posts dashboard. Do you have any questions about how to do this part, Meg?
I think well, and this is with Kit.
Okay, this WordPress. This is your main website.
Okay.
And I'm recommending that you take the content that you already created in those nice PDFs and make a post for each one post for each element, and then of course categorize them under the 4 major types of paint.
Okay.
Once you put them in here,
so it lets you do as many as you want, huh?
You really can, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing so I can go back on screen. So what I like about it is it allows you to build out your content and link in affiliate products so that, let's say there were essential oils you did to manage emotional pain because it makes you feel good when you smell this whatever, or you have physical pain and lavender is really good for massaging muscles with physical pain. There you go. So you could build out under that physical pain. You could build an article on essential oils that I use for treating muscle pain. Look at you. So you could do that.
3,000 of them.
Well, okay, an article on each one. There you go. No, the point is you're going to build those blogs out in each section. And so the idea is your lead magnet, they're going to get the little summary guide. Then they'll come back over to your site to get the rest of the survey questions to learn more about their specific type of pain. Then they go and they answer the question. It'll link to that section of the site. So if it's trauma pain, it can link right in there. And here are the articles on trauma pain and treatments for it. Or here are the articles on emotional pain and treatments that you have for that. So each of those things can then become a menu. So you have your page that might be trauma pain page, and all those articles can be linked under. I will show you another thing on my site just to show how I do it. Let's see here. Go back. Oh, here we go. I'm going to do this one. Nope, that's not that one. Trying to decide which one. Okay, that one. So going back to my site, if I were to go to the front end of my site, I'm just going to click right up here in the left corner. It takes me to the front side. I want to show you how I did this. I have, see how these are my blog posts right now. Marketing strategies. Go right under here, and just having that categorized section, which is my just my blog posts under that section, look how it automatically populates it right onto a page menu item. So this is a section right under my menu, and all that comes up are all my marketing strategy articles. You could do the same thing. You could have your 4 areas show up in a menu with a menu page for each one that comes down on the menu for each type of paint. And so there's just a lot of things that you can do when you open up your site, putting blogs in underneath a major page that you use for menus. And that's kind of how I did it here. I did a lot of pages here because I wanted it to be on the menu. Blogs are kind of like underneath the menu pages. So you just saw my section on marketing strategy, and I just showed you on the site how it lays out. So all I have to do, see right up here, see how it says category, marketing strategies? This becomes a URL that I can now link onto a page of my, let's say it's a survey page. Someone takes the survey, and then you could just link right to that section of the site where all those blogs are that deal with that area of paint. So it's a way of organizing your content and laying it out in a way that's easily accessible, can be put on a menu like you saw I did here when you have those categories in place. Does that make sense?
Now I know what a blog is.
Oh, there you go. Now, the cool thing is I'm going to show you something on Green Living Off Grid. Let me show you this. This is where the affiliate side is really nice. Because I'm making money online and, it doesn't exactly have a ton of products. Well, let's suppose I jump over to the hydroponic section of Green Living Off Grid, my blog site. And let's say I decide I'm going to go down a little ways. Here's a cool one. I'll just go into this one. Here's one of my blog articles. I want you to notice right here on the right side. Look what I have here. You see what this is?
These are advertisements for Amazon.
This is called the Amazon. Yep. This is the Amazon auto links. And Amazon, and I
it's a link to a product.
Yes, and there's several products, right? And the cool thing about a blog site with WordPress is that WordPress has a plugin called Amazon Auto Links. I did not put this in here. I told it I want the menu on the right side to have that plugin. That's it. The plugin goes, oh, you're making something out of hydroponic grow kit. Okay, let's pull up the best-selling grow kits on Amazon. And that's literally what it did. I didn't have to put any of this in here, and it will change. I might come tomorrow and find a different product here listed at the top because maybe a different product is getting better traction than the top product of today. Maybe it'll be the hydroponic pods kit that'll be the top. It's evergreen. It forever is pulling Amazon for the best-selling products.
Yeah, it's populated by Amazon.
Yeah, automatically. Yeah. That's what that plugin does. Yep. So it's so fun. I did something on, let's say I'm doing medicating fish. Let's see what this one did. So I'll go click that blog, and look what it did. I didn't create that manual. It's kind of cool, but it's a manual that Amazon's selling right now that somebody did on aquaponic gardening. And anything that relates to whatever it is that my blog is on, it's going to automatically pull it. Here's aquarium, plants, anything that relates. So I get quite a few sales just right off of my blogs, not just because people are reading my blogs or I'm getting maybe my lead magnet, but they're coming over here and they're getting the different products that Amazon is featuring on that particular blog. So as I send my emails out, I'm potentially monetizing off those emails with those blog sites. So hope that makes sense. Is kind of the reason you want to collect emails. It allows you to retarget it. You can retarget with your ClickBank products. You could also retarget with blog articles that are really helping people develop whatever it is they signed up for your email list for. At the same time, they're seeing your Amazon products if you're using the Amazon Auto Links affiliate linking, which is what I teach in my series too, Lori. If you go through my training, I have a lot of things, a lot of videos showing how I set this all up. So there you go.
I have a
Yeah.
question, Christy. So
Yeah.
when they change the links all the time, how is that connecting you on Amazon?
With
Because you're
Amazon,
not pulling the link from Amazon. Amazon's just putting the product there.
it's a good question. So Amazon, when you get on the basic associates, this is just 10 blogs. You get on that basic associate level, they give you an affiliate code, and then you put the affiliate code into the Amazon plugin. The Amazon plugin will automatically serve their products with your affiliate code embedded automatically. There's no tracking that I
Okay.
have to add beyond just adding my code right to that plugin. It's so neat. I get to earn
Okay.
commissions. I don't have to source all that. Yep. And
Okay.
this is
Very good. Thank you.
under 100% organic. So let's say I do a YouTube video and link to my blog site. Guess what? I get a potential for my YouTube video. People click the link and then they might buy something off of Amazon just from that little link to the blog that I was talking about in the video that I'd created to help whatever question they had.